is a show that focuses on the person behind the Brony. I'm your host, Osaka Jack. Please sit back and relax as we talk to this week's guest Brony. Hello, everyone. This is Osaka Jack with Into the Spotlight on Everfree Network. Today, I have someone from, you know what? I have not interviewed anybody from this country before. He's from Spain. No, I'm joking. I'm
What?
sorry, just no. You know what? I wonder how many people would have recognized the mistake. But no, Mr. Fou. Hello.
Fou.
Fou. Sorry.
Hello.
Now, okay, I have to try this. The full name is you tried to coach me, and I'll do my best. Fou
Okay.
Dubulbe.
Ah,
I messed up.
that's quite good, but it's not Fou Dubulbe. It's Fou Dubulbe.
Dubulbe. Bulbe. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. The bulb is a part of your brain.
Okay. All right. I see. So I'll just call you prefrontal cortex. That's the... No, I don't know.
And Fou mean mad.
Oh, okay.
So it's a French pun. Because mood bulbs mean you are a flubby brain.
Okay.
It's very expression. So food bulb mean mad in the brain. I think
I see. Okay. All right. So
just call me Fou. It will be quite good.
Okay. All right. I will do that. And I wrote down the correct way to say it, but I changed over to the Japanese pronunciation, which is why I tried to do I tried to use H sound because F in Japanese sometimes only becomes H. So I tried to say who, and no, it's not. Foo.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if anybody has not guessed, can you tell us where you live?
Well, I live in France, and I don't know if that's why my accent is quite. But well, I don't find the role. So yes, I don't have a really good English level. So I will try my best with my accent and with my words.
If anybody needs an English to English translator, please turn on your extra speakers now. It's actually that was a joke, but it is becoming common in Japan to have English translators from English to English, just because many Japanese speakers are really bad at English. So they can change it from Japanese to bad English, and then the other person changes it from bad English to good English.
Okay.
Well, if anybody does not know, can you describe what do you do in the Brony community?
Well, in fact, I don't begin with it.
Okay.
But now my principal works is a comic that I mostly on DeviantArt, like most the artists, Brony artists.
Yes.
And I do some drawings too, but that they are not really good. So I think most people who know me because of my comics.
I think the comics are probably your most well-known items, yes. Which comic do you think is the most well-known?
I think the most well-known is one really, a really metaphysic one, which play with, what was the name? It's Beyond the Wall, so you can have guessed that it plays with the capacity of Pinkie to break the fourth wall.
Okay. Oh,
And,
the Beyond. Yes, that's right. The Beyond the Wall comics.
yeah, and I use the principle very, very deeply and fast, and it begins quite grotesque.
Well, I have to say, Twilight is very calm. If somebody approached me, told me I was on a television show, and predicted what I would say, I would not be as calm as Twilight is. I would definitely be freaking out and throwing things at random places.
Yes, if someone was beginning to guess what I am gonna saying, I think it will be really, really, really creepy.
Yeah, I think so. Wait, okay, let me try. You are thinking of the number 27.
Oh my, that's it.
Woohoo! I got it. I'm
Where,
psychic. Yay.
where am I?
That's actually a. I love my sister very much, but I and my friend did that joke, and she didn't understand, and she got scared.
Oh, the poor man.
Yeah. Well, the Beyond the Wall comics are definitely thinking ones, but I think the one that I first saw for yours was
Yeah.
Friendship is in the Air.
Ah, okay.
And that was a dialogue between Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, that's one I did. Well, in fact, that's the main reason I continue to do comics in the Brony community. I really begin tardy. I'm in the Brony community since 2 months, I guess, or 3.
Oh,
So
okay, so
I'm
pretty
really a
recently.
newcomer. But I did some comics, and I really love when I say people saying to me, "Oh, that wasn't a good day for me. I was in bad mood, and your comics makes me smile."
That's a
So
wonderful
maybe
thing.
I'm like Pinkie Pie, but
Ha!
I enjoy like so much.
Sure, of course. Well, everybody
So
likes it. Yeah, of course.
and so the friendship in there is in that way of seeking. It's
Hmm.
I hope when I was doing that it could bring people some joy, some smile, and like it's the principal subject of this comic,
Yeah,
some self-confidence, because I personally have some issues with my self-confidence.
sure, sure.
So I
I,
thought
I
it's
I honestly believe that everybody at some point in their life has had confidence problems. I
well,
maybe they never admit it, maybe, but I think everybody at some point has.
yeah, but some problem have the opposite. Some
Hmm.
people have the opposite problems. They have too much self-confidence,
Very
and
true. Very true.
that could be really bad too. But
Yes.
and some people think Rainbow Dash have too much self-confidence, but that's not my way of thinking. Sometimes, yeah, you can think it, which is too pretentious. But in those comics, I really wanted to show the good side of Rainbow Dash,
Hmm, hmm.
because yeah, she had self-confidence, but it helps her in her life,
Yeah.
and she likes to. Sorry, I don't find the word.
Hmm.
Um, she likes to share it with a
Yes.
friend.
Sure, sure. And really, okay, from my mind, Rainbow Dash likes to brag. Yes. And she's very confident. Yes. Some people might say too confident. I don't think so, but I understand what they're saying. But at the same time, I think any of the characters have a point of pride where I think if somebody would start to tell Fluttershy how to raise animals, she might get angry.
Yeah.
Actually, we saw that when
Yeah, and that's a
which
really good point to the show to see that
yeah,
any person. I really like the moment where Pekin Pie will have to care the baby cakes,
yes,
and the parents don't want it, and we can really no, it's when Twilight Sparkle go visit her and
yeah,
say it's okay, Pinkie, I will do that for you, and she really don't want that because she has pride too.
yep. And I think yeah, Pinkie had a good point. It was a lot for her to deal with, but she could do it.
Yeah.
I just think at first it was too much at once for her to get ready for. But yeah, I think each of them have a pride point. And yeah, I mean, I think it's a really well written comic. I think you have some really good dialogue in there. How long did it take to make that comic?
Why to make? I think I don't. No, I really think I did once in one day,
One day? Wow. Okay.
just one day. But I only did that all the day. It was my Sunday, and I said to me, okay, today I will do one big comics, and I want to do all the morning to the evening.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you do the English wording on that one as well?
Yeah. So sometimes there are some mistakes, and some readers
Mm.
said told me where there are the mistake, and I'm really grateful to them because I know that it can be awkward to see a comic like this with a lot of dialogues and to sometimes what it don't mean anything. But
I think okay.
for the next comic, I have a friend,
Mhm.
a bilingual friend
Okay,
who
a
have
bilingual
done
friend, right?
the translation for me.
Oh, okay. I understand why you have a bilingual friend help you. I really understand, but I know a lot of people who don't make sense when they speak. So if I see something odd in a comic, I just think, yeah, my friends might say that sometimes. I understand.
Maybe, but you can lose a lot of meaning in these comics
True. Very true.
if one sentence is wrong.
Very true. Very true. Well, one of the comics was Liberty, Equality, and Pony, and that was, I think that's the Brony Days OC.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
that's it.
Speaking with Rarity, and they instantly become best friends.
Well, that's because the French mascot, Madame Banane, uh, who's not so popular. In fact, a lot of French brownies don't like her because they
Really?
think she's too cliché.
Oh, okay.
And but just sorry, I was going to use a French word.
Hmm.
The English word is I don't find the equivalent. Um, what was I going to say? Sorry.
Well,
Yeah, so I think it was an interesting thing because Rarity is have a little French cliché too.
okay,
So I
yeah, she
say,
has.
hey, those two characters could have a good fit.
Yeah, I think so. I I remember. I have to be careful because sometimes if I remember something, not everybody else does. But for quite a while in the Muppets, Miss
Yeah.
Piggy pretended that she could speak French. And there was one Muppet Show episode where the guest host actually did speak French and tried to have a conversation with Miss Piggy in French. And to be very honest, when I see the is it Madame Banane?
Yeah.
Madame Banane. The first thing that I thought of was Miss Piggy pretending that she can speak French. I don't know why.
Okay. But
It's cute.
amusing. When in the show,
Mm,
some people speak a little in French. I don't think to reality, but like in the Cute Epochs episode,
right.
when Applebaum is speaking French,
Yes.
in French it don't mean a thing what she's saying.
Really? Okay.
That's not a good translation. It's like I remember the cartoon the Dexter's
Oh
Laboratory.
yes, Dexter's
It's
Lab.
a
Right.
great
Right.
cartoon. In one episode, he says omelette du fromage.
That is, I have
It's
heard this that it's not correct.
and now it's not. So in French, he say omelette au fromage. But so when the French people look the episode, it's really weird to see.
That's a shame because that was a brilliant episode of Dexter's
Yeah,
Laboratory.
it's a very good read.
And if they had just checked with somebody, uh, I see that a lot over here. There will be some people who, oh, a good example today, there was a restaurant that has just started to serve gelato. Apparently, they
Yeah.
have a gelato maker and they've got many flavors, and they have a huge sign, and it does not say Italian gelato, it says Italian gelato. They mixed up the R and the L in the word Italian, and
Okay.
if they had just asked a native speaker for 5 minutes, hey, is this okay? They could have, disappointing. But I'm curious, did you get a chance? Did you go to Brony Days?
Yeah, I went to it, not as an artist,
Okay.
just as a visitor, and I really appreciate it because I don't have the money to go to BronyCon in America or things
Sure.
like that.
Right, right.
So it was really, and like I said, I'm quite new to the community,
Right.
and it was really when I went to it, I was really saying to me, okay, I will stay in it. That's marvelous. So
Hmm.
many people who are enjoying things like me. That's really a good thing. And maybe that was the first time I go to a convention.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I totally understand when you're speaking of international things. I was able to go to Everfree Northwest, but it took a lot of saving.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy that Japan is starting to get pony conventions. Yay! Soon we will have a convention in every country in the world. I plan this.
Yeah.
And they will
I
all get together and you can buy a world pass. Ooh!
can't.
Well, something on your DeviantArt that you mentioned. You said that for a short time you're going to take a break from comics and you're going to try a new style, right?
Yeah, but I think I'm done with it now. I just
Oh, okay.
wanted to try a little watercolors.
Sure, sure. Watercolors, right?
And, now I never really appreciate to just do one drawing.
Sure.
What I really like when I draw something is to tell a story. So
Yes.
that's why I really like to do comics.
Hmm.
But I wanted to try watercolors, and to do a comics in watercolors was really too much work for me.
Of course.
So I just make one drawing, some drawings. We finally make a story together.
Sure.
It's I think the word is shipping between.
You
You
know
know,
what? I,
I don't know
it
what
is.
shipping means. In fact.
Shipping is when two characters that aren't really together, everybody imagines they are together.
Okay.
So for yours, I mean, the what you're speaking of is Big Mac and Luna, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but the story isn't finished.
Okay.
But no, I will finish it in comics because
Ooh, okay.
I'm really at ease with that. And
Well, I know that
the
there was the Princess and the Farmer comic came out, and that was nice.
yeah, that's it. That was the first comic of this series.
Mhm.
Even if you don't see Big Macintosh.
Yes. But well, you know what? I don't have it yet because it's very slow to come to Japan. But I know the comic book, the Pony comic book. There is a scene where Luna gives Big Mac a kiss.
Yeah, that's why I did that shipping. In fact,
Okay, okay. Well,
that's
I'm
it.
saying because of that, it's not really shipping.
Oh, okay.
It's canon. You're just
Wow.
taking it a little bit further, is what you're doing.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Totally fine. No problem. Some people can complain about shipping, but you can't complain about canon. Because that's in the
Okay,
show.
so I can't use the word shipping for it. Okay.
You can if you want to. It's your art. You can use any word you like.
Thank you.
Uh, and I have to mention real fast because it is funny. You did a great fourth wall breaking picture of Pinkie Pie with "That's My Turn,"
Yes, that's my turn.
where Pinkie is biting your pencil.
Ah, yeah. Thank you.
Was is this photoshopped? Or
Do you really want to know the truth? In fact,
you
when
know what?
people ask
I
when
don't
people
want to.
ask me the truth and I say it, they're like, "Oh, that's it." So
You know what?
no,
Don't tell
I'm
me.
thinking
Don't tell me.
that I know why magician don't say the secret.
Ooh, very good point. Magicians never say their secrets. Artists should never say it either. Okay. Well, okay, then I won't ask how you did it, but I will ask, is that the last picture in that idea? Or maybe we'll see more 3D Pinkie?
Well, the fact is, I know there's some people who already did that
Oh,
in
okay.
a good way, so I don't want to copy them.
Okay. Okay.
I discover it after.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was saying, I really prefer to tell stories. The reason I did that is because in fact I don't have a computer
Okay.
with me, so I cannot do a comic on Photoshop or thing like that.
I see. Okay.
So I say, okay, I just gonna do a drawing, but it had to do Pinkie Pie style, so it can be just a drawing.
Sure. Makes sense. It is funny to watch her that though. But we get revenge on Pinkie in your later picture, Gummy visiting the mirror pool. Pinkie wants to bite our pencils. That's okay. We'll have tons of gummies biting her.
And in fact, I think maybe I'm overthinking my own work, but I did this drawing just after the Brony days.
Oh, okay.
So after I did it, I was maybe Pinkie Pie is just the My Little Pony show, and Gummy are all the brownies.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's a
I like to have.
symbolic picture. We got to think. Ooh.
You can see it like that.
You know what? I'm just looking at it now. We need to make Gummy hair accessories, like hair clips in the shape of Gummy.
I
Oh,
will buy it. I have long hair, so.
I have short hair. I'll buy it. I will grow one piece of one small area of hair long just so I can use a Gummy hair clip. Oh, yes. That would be awesome. Is there when you're doing your art, I see you've gotten most of the characters you've drawn at least once. Is there any character that you find really difficult to draw?
Really difficult.
Yeah.
Well, right now I'm doing the new comic of Luna and Bill McIntosh. So,
Right.
in fact, when you know how to draw a pony, it's uh, it's quite simple.
Okay.
But a princess is already more difficult to do.
Oh, different body shape. That's right. Yeah. Different body shape and with Luna and
Yeah.
Celestia, their hair. Oh man.
Maybe you already see that, but in fact, if you want to draw a pony,
Hmm.
it has the head, the body, who have the same. Um, excuse me, I don't find the word.
Ratio?
Well, it has the same ratio as the head, and it's the same thing for the hoof.
Okay.
So, so when you have the habitude, sorry, I use French words.
That's okay. That's okay.
When you have when it's usual for you,
Right.
ponies are quite simple to do, but other like Luna or with her big mane and things like that are more
Sure.
difficult.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. Now, with the size ratio, head and body and hooves are the same. Is that the same for the stallions too? Like, is Big Mac head, body, hooves all the
No,
same?
it's more difficult. So
Okay. Okay.
I was looking to this morning.
Uh-huh.
I think a corpse does three and half his body.
Okay. Whoa.
So it's not as simple.
What about the young ones, like Cutie Mark Crusaders? I think their body is smaller than their head, isn't it?
Yeah, he's smaller. I don't really have it's not usual yet for me
Okay.
to draw them,
Right.
but I think there's really mathematics too, so
Sure.
can help. But all the characters in My Little Pony are really mathematics. So
Oh yeah.
if you look at them, I think there are some tutorials on
Mm-hmm.
the internet for this.
Well,
Uh,
I I'm not good at art, but occasionally I will just draw something during my lunch. And my way of doing it, if I'm going to draw the main six, I use my
yeah,
thumb. I use my
your
thumb Their head is my thumb, and the body is my thumb, and legs are as long as my thumb. So,
Oh, that's a really good thing.
so if I need to draw them larger, I have a problem because I only have one thumb. Well, no, I have two, but I can only use one at a time because I'm drawing. But
Yeah, yeah. The other has to take the pencil.
yeah, I need to. Hey, come here! I need your thumb. Just put it right here. Okay, thank you.
Or you can take your pencil in your mouth, but it's not really easy to draw.
That would be fun to watch. Uh, well, what are some of the projects that you're working on now that might not be Pony? Are
Well,
you
in
able
fact,
to talk about them?
I don't have a lot of projects right now because
Okay.
I just enter. I have one, but I
Okay.
mean I just enter a school of animation.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a lot of roles. So
Sure.
I really only can do some comics pony.
Sure.
And maybe I think, oh, why am I doing that? I should do my homeworks. But hey, I love pony so much.
Sure.
And but I have one big project with the person who is translating me the next comics.
Oh,
His
okay.
name, his pseudonym is Nere, and
Okay.
it won't be a comic. It will be I don't have the term, a novel, a different
Oh,
chapter. I
okay.
think
Okay.
that's it on DeviantArt.
Oh.
But the characters are muses.
Oh.
I can't spoil it, but
Okay. Okay.
I
Definitely don't
hope it.
spoil it. I hate
I,
spoilers. Don't spoil. Okay. Will you like announce that on DeviantArt when it's done or when people can look at it?
yeah, I think.
Okay, good.
I hope they will enjoy it.
Sure, sure. I know I know there will be some people who will complain, this isn't Pony. I know that. But at the same time,
I
there are a lot of people like me. I start watching someone because of Pony, or I start listening to them because of Pony, and if I like their stuff, I'm going to watch them for other things too.
yeah, but I understand the other point of view, but I never said that my DeviantArt account will be only for ponies.
This is very true.
But there's only one comics which is not about ponies on my DeviantArt, so
Mm-mm.
it's not a big hint,
Okay, okay.
but I understand if you do an account saying, oh, it will be a brownie account, and you start to do a lot of other things, you can feel betrayed as a
I
watcher. I understand it.
possibly I can understand that, but at the same time, you're not paying for this. It's all free. If you
Yeah,
don't
that's
like
true.
it, you don't have to like it, but don't complain
Yeah.
about it. Just say, "Oh, I prefer your brony stuff. Thank you." And that's it. I say if you're going to make something, make it. If it's pony, great. If it's not, make it great. But
Ponies are always great.
very
It's more
true.
difficult with other things.
True. Uh, well, a question that I ask in all of my interviews.
Yeah.
In all of My Little Pony, what do you think is the one line or one scene that defines you as a brony?
Oh well, I
It's a
have a
difficult question
sentence.
for everybody.
Well, I have a sentence I really like,
Okay,
but
okay. That's
I,
perfect,
I,
probably.
I won't have say it's define me as a brownie.
Oh, that's fine.
But the moment who touched, yes, touched me the most, I don't think that's correct.
Hmm.
Um, it's in the first episode of the season 2
Okay.
when Discord want to make Fluttershy's betray a friend.
Okay, okay.
She had no doubt that her friends will never betray them. She has a totally confidence in them. And I think that's really, really touching. It
Yes.
shows that even if she is afraid of something and all, she's not afraid of losing a friend because, yeah, that's confidence, that's friendships. And for me, I don't know if it resumes why I became a brony, but for me, it resumes the whole series.
I like that. I think that works. That's a very good reason, and I totally understand. I think a lot of people were shocked that the weakest character would put up the most fight against Discord.
Yeah, but it shows that she's not as weak as a lot of Brony
Oh no.
like to see her.
See, some people think that she's weak. I don't think she's weak. I think she's shy. I think there's a big difference between that
Yeah,
not
yeah. I think
everybody notices.
what I'm gonna say is really personal, but
Oh.
when I say pony shown like pet,
Hmm.
it's don't I don't really understand it. For me, they have a real personality. They're real characters like human, and I can see them like cats or dog.
Sure.
But that's personal.
No, I understand what you're saying there. Yeah, yeah. They've they've in this show they've done an excellent job of creating personalities that we can believe are true.
Yeah, and that's why also I can do all the comics I do because I like to tell. I try to tell deep stories,
Yeah.
but I can do this because the characters are really deep, have a really deep characterization.
Very true. Very true. Yes. Well, a lot of your stuff is deep, but I have to admit the Pinkie and Gummy series is not very deep. It's good. It's
No,
good. I'm sorry. I'm not. I didn't mean to sound like it wasn't good. It's
no,
good and
no, no.
it's funny.
I understand it. It was really done just to be funny, not to be a deep and make you thinking about the universe on the other. It wasn't the goal.
Yep. And of course, Pinkie and Gummy are very good at just being lighthearted and funny without any thought. Oh. Do you have any plans to attend future conventions? I don't know if Brony Days is coming again. Probably it will. I don't know. But would you attend it again?
Twinton, yes, I think, but I don't know if I am gonna do it as an artist one day because
Hmm.
uh, I do comics, but like I was saying, I think I'm not really good with drawing, so I can't really do for you a poster or just a little. Maybe I can draw it a little pony, but I can't. I don't think I can do a beautiful pictures like the artist you can see at conventions can do.
Well, I think if you make the gummy hair clips, that will sell. I
I
think.
don't have the skill for that.
Yeah, I know. I know. Ooh, I know. I've got it. Absolutely. Okay. You can make folding a pop-up book that has like Pinkie eating your pencil. So every time you turn the page, it's in a bonk.
And the next page you can hit other things like hit your nose or something like that.
I
I
like it.
really.
I'm totally for this. This works for me. Uh, well, everyone, today we have been speaking with Fou. Okay,
Fou.
Fou. Sorry, I
Yeah.
keep going the H sound. Fou. Thank you so much for coming by today.
Thank you to you. Yes, thank you to you. Yeah, thank you.
Now everybody can follow you on DeviantArt. Do you have Twitter or YouTube or just
No,
DeviantArt?
but I don't. I didn't think to tell about one of my biggest projects.
Oh yes, of course, of course.
I don't think that. I plan to do a Tumblr. I don't have any yet, but
Okay,
I plan to do one, but not with the current comic I did. I want to try an experiment.
okay,
So it won't be an Ask Me Tumblr.
okay.
Uh, I see it more like an help us Tumblr. At the end of each comics, it will be a giant story, and Pinkie Pie breaks the rules and say, "Hey, what are we gonna do?" And
Ah,
you can say to Pinkie, "Hey, you should do this." And then if a lot of Brony say me that, yeah, yes, the main six will do what
okay,
they say.
so if enough people want Pinkie to eat cake, then she'll be eating cake next episode or something like that.
Yeah, but I will try to make a deeper story that should I hit the cake? Down, down.
Okay, so soon we might see a Tumblr coming up. I see.
Yeah,
All right,
I
wonderful.
think in 1 month or something. I just want to finish the Big Mac and Luna stories first.
Okay, all right. So everybody watch the DeviantArt for when the Tumblr will start. Yes?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming by today.
Thank you to you.
Everyone, this has been Osaka Jack with Into the Spotlight on Everfree Network. We will catch you next time.
Have a nice day. Bonne journée.